This is a short demo of the break and continue statements. And this is the same example that you saw in the slides. We are defining an unsigned integer x, and we have a for loop over here that initializes x to 1 and runs for 10 times because it increments x by 1 using the pre-increment operator and will continue until as long as x is less than or equal to 10. So 10 times. However, inside the for loop, we have an if condition which checks if x has reached the value 5. If it has, it executes the break statement. Now, when the if statement is not true, or actually after the if statement, whenever we get to after the if statement, there's one printf statement over here that prints out the value of x as an unsigned integer followed by a space. After we exit the for loop, we have one final printf statement that says broke out of loop at x equal to, and it prints out whatever the value of x is at that point. And we have a return statement at the end of that. So let me just run this once. And you see the output is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get to this particular line 15 where we're printing out the value of x. We get to that 4 times. What happens the 5th time is we come around into the for loop for a 5th time. This if statement, this condition of the if statement evaluates to true, which means we enter the if block which contains a break statement, and the break statement takes us out of the for loop to this printf statement, which you also see printed over here. Broke out of loop at x equal to 5. Now this is worth stepping through. So let me do that quickly because we have the time for that. So execute, and here we are. And now let me observe the value of x down here in the watch window, so not initialized yet. Step x is equal to 1, and we are at the if condition. Is x equal to 5? Definitely no. We move on. We print out the value of x to the console window. Let me move that to the side. And we proceed to the next iteration of the for loop. X is now equal to 2. We check the if condition again, which is false. We jump to the printf statement, print out the value of x, which is now 2. Next iteration of the for loop, x is now equal to 3. If condition is still false, we reach the printf statement in the for loop, print out the value of x equal to 3. Do the same thing one more time for x equal to 4. And now x becomes equal to 5. The if condition becomes true. We reach line 12 with the break statement and observe what happens now. We are kicked out. We kick ourselves out of the for loop, and we land on line 18 with the final printf statement. Not printed yet. We print it out and broke out of the loop at x equal to 5. And if you check down here in the watch window, the value of x is indeed equal to 5. Return and finish the program. Now, let me run the exact same thing with one small change. I replace the break statement with the continue statement. Now remember what the continue statement does. It just skips the remaining lines of code in that iteration of the loop. So let me restart this time first without the breakpoint. Start it, And here's the output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as you can see, the value x equal to 5 is skipped, because when x is equal to 5, we enter the if block, we hit the continue statement, we jump over the remaining lines, remaining statements in that iteration of the for loop, and we re-enter the for loop, and x is incremented to 6. We print out x equal the value of x equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We hit the for loop again, x becomes 11. We exit the for loop properly, come down here, print out the value of x equal to 11. We should change the statement to broke out of. Yeah, actually broke out of still holds, still good. Very quickly, let me set a breakpoint over here because we have time, and run this again. So run through this. So x is equal to 2. I can see that down here, right? 3, 4. Now x is equal to 5. You can see that down here in the watch window. Follow along in the console window. So x is now equal to 5. And let's observe what happens. And we skip the 5, right? So x is equal to 8, 9, 10. Print out 10. Now we go back up to the for loop, and now x will be incremented to 11, which will kick us out of the for loop to the last printf statement on line 19, which still hasn't printed yet. We execute that, and we see that last statement broke out of loop at x equal to 11. And that's it. And you can try it out. You can play around with it, with the break and the continue statements. It will work the same way if you use it in a while loop or a do while loop. You have already used the break statement in the switch statement together with the switch statement. And yeah, so if you've already been using that over there, you know that how it works in that case.